Alright, welcome back everyone. Scarland here, bringing you another Neverwinter video. And today I want to discuss the Warden expeditions as well as the Fragment expeditions. Now these two new expeditions are coming with Mod 17, and I'm not going to do a complete tutorial. They're practically the same thing as the Master expedition. So what I'm going to do is leave a link in the description to the tutorial that I did for the Master expeditions. Now, with the Warden expeditions as well as the Fragment expeditions, they're, like I said, ran the same way as the Master. So you want to make sure you use at least one rune. Once you place that rune, the only difference is that you don't have to run around and collect all the relics. This is going to give you the opportunity to accumulate all the new companion gear as well as the new shirts and pants. Now, if we just briefly look at my inventory here, you can see that I've slowly started to accumulate these already. I have about 10 of the epics, and I'm going to keep a couple of the blue ones just for alternate characters. These are all actually bound to account, whereas the previous companion gear coming in Mod 16 was all character bound. So if we go ahead and look at the collections, like I said, there is a lot of new companion gear. And what you want to strive to get is, the correct pieces for the statistical bonuses that you're going to need to boost your character high enough to hit the statistical hard caps to get in Tower of the Mad Mage. So what I'm going to do is bring up on the screen momentarily here is just a list of the 12-day rotation. Now this is how you actually unlock Tower of the Mad Mage. So it doesn't matter whether you started this on day one or if you haven't started this at all yet. It's a 12-day rotation. It's going to take you 12 days. So every other day, you're going to have the opportunity to do 2 Warden expeditions. And then every 6 days, you're going to have 2 Warden expeditions as well as 2 Fragment expeditions. Now, here's the key to this, and this is what I wanted to discuss, is that it's the same mechanics as the Master expeditions. Even if you don't have the quest, you can still go in to the Warden expeditions or the Fragment expeditions and get a drop from the last boss. I know there's been a lot of confusion where, especially in game, a lot of people will ask you, well, do you have the quest? I heard that if you don't have the quest, you're going to mess everything up for us. You have to have the quest. That's not the case. So what you want to do to ideally farm this to its full potential is get a static group of 5 people and then simply rotate. So every player will then have 2 Warden expeditions. They'll be able to open up the expedition, and then you'll be able to go in and get the drop from the last boss. That will give you 10 guaranteed chances. Now, of course, RNG is RNG. You could get no drop. You can get a green piece, a blue piece, or a purple piece. So I've been able to get about 1 out of 10 runs. Now, if you don't have friends, you can simply, look in zone chat for anyone doing their Warden expeditions or Fragment expeditions for that matter. And what you want to do is you want to farm these to the full potential. So, like I said, the best way to farm this is to make sure you have a group of 5. You all know what you're doing. One person will simply accept their Warden expedition quest. That way they can open up the expedition. You all go inside. You all complete it. If you get any drops, you get any drops, and then rinse and repeat that same process 10 times. So you want to maximize your potential. Now, of course, you could have done this the same way during the Master expeditions, but there was such a high influx of Master expeditions. Every person gets 3 a day, and there's just, so many going on that it didn't really matter that you had to do more than you were required to do. Now we have a reason. There's so many companion pieces that, you're trying to get, 12k accuracy piece, armor pen accuracy, double offensive slot. There's just so much companion gear that there's a reason to, I don't want to necessarily say piggyback off other players, but what you want to do is, you want to farm these as much as you can, at least until you have the gear. Now, that's for the companion gear, which drop from the Warden expeditions, the last boss. However, you can get this companion gear during your normal ME runs, your Master expeditions, but you have to make sure that you're collecting all the relics. these will actually drop out of the boxes from Zoc. So that's up to you. I mean, it just gives you another opportunity to start collecting these pieces. Now, the Fragment expeditions is where the shirt and the pants come from. Now, I myself have not been farming these. I haven't got any of these yet, but there are a good bit of new shirt and pants as well. So these will drop from the last boss of Fragment expeditions, and you can farm these the same way as you do the Warden expeditions. So hopefully this clears up any confusion. So like if you're in game and you're asking someone, well, do you have the quest? Or don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It's not going to affect your run. As long as you have the quest and you're the one completing yours for the day, anyone that you take with you, it doesn't matter if they have the quest or not. Those people are just trying to collect as many companion pieces as they possibly can. So that's going to end the video. What I'm going to do here for the last couple minutes of the video, I'm going to just play a bunch of clips proving that, I've ran probably over 100 of these already since Mod 17's launch. I'm just going to play a couple clips of me getting no drops, getting green drops, getting blue drops, and then getting a purple drop. So they're very short clips. We're going to end the video here. Hopefully that, clears up any confusion you guys had with the Warden expeditions or the Fragment expeditions. You want to make sure that you're doing them, farming them, getting all the gear that you need. As always, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment below. Once again, I will leave a link in the description to the Master Expedition farming video as well, and how to properly do those with the runes or the resonance stones, whatever you'd like to call them.